Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Liars, Cheaters, and Thieves by L.J. Sellers. Performed by Patrick Lawlor. Chapter 1. Thursday, November 10, 10:17 p.m. Prez woke with his face in a puddle of vomit. He remembered getting sick, but not much else of the afternoon. Darkness engulfed him, and he shivered against the damp, frigid air. He never got used to the cold, no matter how much time he spent outside or how many layers he wore. A whistling noise caught his attention, and he sat up. From his cardboard tent, he peered across the grassy strip that separated the little canal from the tavern's parking lot. A figure in dark clothing moved quickly toward the vehicle in the corner. He'd seen the Jeep parked there many times before, but this time the driver was inside, hunched over the steering wheel. By the size, Prez assumed it was a man, but the distance and darkness made it impossible to tell if the tall person approaching was a man or a woman. Prez had a fleeting moment of disappointment. If they'd both been women, he would have hustled over and hit them up for money. But two men in a tavern parking lot could be trouble. The intruder stopped whistling and tapped on the driver's side glass. In the quiet, Prez heard the hum of an electric window, then the muffled sound of a brief conversation. The person on foot leaned in until their faces were next to each other, and Prez realized they were probably lovers. His body relaxed. A couple was not likely to harass him. He looked around for the pint of Jim Beam he'd bought earlier, wanting to wash the sour taste from his mouth. He found the bottle wrapped in a dirty blanket, swallowed one of the last mouthfuls, and looked back at the couple in the parking lot. The man in the Jeep laid his head back, and the woman reached in her pocket for something. Maybe they weren't a couple, Prez thought. More likely a drug buy. It only mattered because he considered himself an astute observer of human interaction. When he was sober. He'd taken sociology during his 1 year of college, and much of it had stuck with him, although it hadn't prevented him from derailing his own life through a series of bad decisions. And a drinking problem he'd come to accept. The woman gripped something in her hand and stared at the relaxed man for a long moment. She whispered something, a soft hiss in the night, then plunged a blade into the man's throat and, in one smooth motion...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?